You grab a hammer and you smash your face in, and then you get that nice line, and it works.
I don't like when you say next.
Next.
Kevin, you're a terrible person. All right, guys.
Wait. Before we do this, see the fucking problem. I can't wait to know what today's topic is because you won't tell me what it is.
Well, we'll look at the best dating interactions for you guys out there. Because I know I was just watching this video where this guy was kind of struggling to find his next partner, and you know they don't like when you say next.
Next.
Kevin, you're a terrible person, bro. But yeah, no, he was trying to find someone to go on a date with. So, you know, I thought to do like let's talk about the best dating interactions or ways to get a date.
Number one, guys, don't be fat.
What?
You said best ways. I'm like, don't be fat. That's a starter.
Some people are fat, Kevin.
That's not my fault. You just said best way. I'm like, okay, number one, don't be fat.
He's already starting with this, guys. Go to the gym. Go to the gym, guys. I think everybody should go to the gym and get active at least somewhat. Even if you ain't gotta be like the most athletic person in the world, but at least get in the gym. Because not everybody can be the most athletic person. Plus, a lot of people don't have time for all that. But actually, guys, I bought some new running shoes. They were best on my feet by running in them all the time. So I had to get some new running shoes to kind of support my feet properly. But that's another conversation for another day.
Like, was that really your number one?
What?
That?
No, you said the fat thing.
Oh yeah. Okay. So what's your number one?
So my number one is cold approaching. I think cold approaching is the best option. I think going so essentially warm approaching is when you know somebody or you know somebody who knows somebody and you kind of interact through each other because you kind of have a somewhat of an appeal towards that person based on prior interactions. But when you do a cold approach, that essentially means you don't know anybody in the situation, so you have to go up to it without any prior knowledge of the person that you're walking up to. Kevin,
what's the best advice?
So typically you want to give signals, you know, whether that's a quick glance, not staring. Do not stare. That means a quick glance. You smile to let them know that you like them specifically. And they don't just be a smiler, smile specifically for them. So they know that you like them. And then, you know, you would typically wait for an interaction where you feel as though you can either walk not super close, but, you know, in a somewhat social distancing kind of distance from the person, and you say, "What's up?" You know, or, you know, you give. I don't typically have lines. You just give like a sort of witty line based on the specific interaction.
So like hello?
No. No, that was a failure on your part.
How are you?
That's also a failure on your part. You don't care how she's doing. No, I'm joking, guys. But so, you know, for instance, let's say you're at a shoe store and you see a girl grab some shoes, like, oh, what kind of shoes you trying to get? You know, I've been looking for some like Nike shoes. I was wondering if you had an idea because you're a Nike tech kind of girl. You know what I'm saying? She might laugh, she may not. Based on if she laughs, you know if she has some level of interest. That doesn't mean she's gonna say yes to everything you got going on. But at the very least, you know, if you know she's, you know, how's it go with the laughing thing?
Y'all know what they say, right? If you can make a girl laugh and giggle, you can make that ass clap and jiggle. Indeed!
Nah, Kevin knows that. All right. Well, we're gonna sidestep that one. But no, I'm saying like, for instance, you know, you can give a sort of joke based on the context of the conversation. You know, then it opens it up from there. You already got past the nervous part of saying something. You know, you broke the ice. Now after this, you know, you can get into more of a deeper conversation about like maybe, you know, what she might have been doing that day. If she has anything else going on later, if you want to try and ask for her number, not Instagram, number. Because they don't give you their number, they ain't interested in you like that. that means they want to quote unquote see how it goes. Ghost you, and you know that can be.
You just want an extra follower, guys.
I mean, that's cool too, as long as she follows back. I don't care if you want to be we just kind of mutually exclusive type of thing, but I'm not gonna. You got 24 hours. Me and your boy Keontae on the same list on that one. You got 24 hours. You don't fall back, you just unfollow. I'm sure next episode when he's in here, next episode he's in here, he's gonna agree with me on that one. I'm gonna bring it up for you guys. I'm gonna see if he agrees. Kevin, what do you think your number 2 is?
Number 2, guys, is don't smell, guys. Like, one of the main complaints I hear is that they smell. It's like the hygiene. I'm like, bro, use deodorant.
Dudes really be smelling?
Yes. When you work in customer service, yes.
Sometimes, I mean, yeah, working at a job where you kind of have to deal with people. I guess some people smell, but typically I don't smell anything. Like sometimes it's like, even when you're by somebody, I really kind of just don't be smelling anything. Maybe my smell is not as keen as yours, or maybe I'm used to the customer service job, so I don't really have to.
Hey man, my response is like, bro, deodorant only costs $6.
But I do know one person I used to hang around who you would think wouldn't smell, but he did. So, maybe sometimes people just don't know. But typically I say, it's good to wear cologne, but as long as you got deodorant on, you can smell like nothing. I mean, it won't really boost you up or hold you back. But, if your game is good, your game is good.
Yeah, guys, Axe body spray is not a replacement for a shower, guys.
Shit, that's not even a replacement for deodorant.
I know. That's the point. It's like, no.
It's not even a replacement for deodorant. But
yes, guys, hygiene. Make sure your hygiene is on point. Why would she say yes to a guy with a messed up haircut?
I honestly think Axe is a little too strong. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't use Axe. I think Degree.
Well, yeah, for deodorant, yeah, obviously. But I'm saying like even as a cologne-ish type of smell, I think it's a little too strong. I think somewhat of a pullback on the performance of that is a bit better. You don't want to spray yourself. Basically, you don't want to smell like you're loud as hell. Like, it's kind of annoying to be loud as hell when you're wearing like a cologne-ish type of stuff.
Hey man, I think one of the funniest quotes I ever saw was like, "Hey man, look in the mirror. Would you pick you? Of all the options you got, would you pick you?" I'm like, that's a valid critique. I'll give you that.
You should pick you.
Yeah, guys, like I said, hygiene. Hygiene is really important, guys.
All right, for my number 4, for our number 4, I'd say, would I say dating apps? Did we do dating apps?
No, not in the slightest.
I mean, for me, it depends, right? I think a new dating app is always better than the old one. So like, if you hear somebody talking about like something new that just came out, I feel like that's a good idea. An old one that has the algorithm the algorithm already like sort of matured, like Tinder or Hinge, no, because they don't give you real people. Like a lot of them be like bots and AI and like slush and all that stuff. So just don't even be worried about that. And plus, there are a lot of it's a big hookup culture. It's not really dating. But like if you're messing with like a new app, like I forgot the name of the one I was. I think Kevin put me on the one where it was like newer, and then he was like, "Yeah, get on this, man," and we got on it, and then we were getting a bunch of matches, and they were real people because it's a new app, so there's no bots. Man, that'd be the best. I think that was, Kevin knows that too. That'd be the best, bro.
I think that was James, bro. I think that was me.
Nah,
I'm really trying to think. I'm like, wait.
I think it's two. No, I think he gave me one and you gave me one in about the same time period. It was wild.
Maybe. I mean,
this was probably like 2-3 years ago.
One thing you guys have learned about me is they'll say that I said these things. I don't remember, but I probably said it. I probably said it. I just don't remember saying that. But you know what? I probably did.
Co-signed it.
Yeah, 100%, guys.
But yeah, no. I think a new dating app is probably the better move because it's less mature. It's less based on like engagement and more based on getting a base. So they're gonna give you the dates at first because they want to make sure you come back for more. But once it gets too mature, it's based on keeping men on there and women off of there. So nah.
Yeah, guys, they don't want you to win. They just want your $20, $15, $10. I don't know how much.
No, bro, them things be expensive, bro. It'd be like 60. Bro, look, quote me on that, man. It'd be like $60 now. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't been on it in probably like, I probably haven't had it downloaded in a while, like a long time. It's probably been like a year since I had one downloaded on my phone. But
hey guys, the gym is $30.
I'm a
bro.
cold approacher, man.
My gym membership is $30.
Hey, low key, I wouldn't co-sign this as like a method, but you know, if you see somebody at the gym, you know, y'all cool. Hey, you can say what's up. You know, like I said, always make it a lighthearted experience. Do not add all this heavy stuff to like an interaction. Don't be doing all this heavy stuff. Like, you know, if you see somebody working on something, just say what's up. You know, don't walk behind them and all that weird shit. Just like, you know, like I said, get a proper distance first. Don't just be like, hey, and then she looking at you like, what the fuck?
Hey, bro.
On some Miles Morales shit. Hey,
I was just thinking about that too.
you're gonna be looked at like a creep, or she's gonna be uncomfortable with you. But you know, look, where you would think an attractive girl would be, you're probably there. If you're looking at Starbucks, it depends. Some days they be kind of, you know what I'm saying, and other days they be kind of, you know what I'm saying. So some days they be kind of what Kevin said in part 1 of this video, and sometimes they be in, you know, part right now of this video, like you said, you know, gym and not gym.
Yeah, guys.
Okay.
One or the other.
Kevin, what about you, bro? You got number 5.
Number 5. Best way to approach dating. Hey, man, I'm going to be honest with you. Just go to your local Barnes & Noble, bro. Make sure they got a coffee shop inside.
They closed ours.
I know they did. But yeah, guys, sometimes literally just walk in there. That sounds so terrible. Let me rephrase it properly. You go in there for yourself. You go in there to read a book and educate yourself while you drink a coffee drink. And somebody just happened to catch your attention. And you happen to say hello. So essentially.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, okay. Also, nobody thought about this, right? If 60% of college students are women. Hold on. I'm cooking. Hold up. And they're doing their assignments at the Starbucks in that place, or they're reading books to study for their test. Then 9 out of 10, you're probably gonna meet a cute girl in there. At least 1 or 2.
Yeah, just make.
I'm just saying.
Actually,
Just to put you on game.
Let me fact check that. I don't want to. Let me see.
Yeah, no, 60% of college students are women. That's a statistic. He's fact checking it right now, guys. I'm probably gonna skip through this part to the part where he actually fact checks.
58 to 59.5.
Close enough.
2021. And males is 42%.
That's just based on the fact that like the girls are you know, they changed the way schooling is done, so it's kind of, you know, oriented towards girls a little bit more.
Yeah. So I do have a question though. Well, I have 3 questions. So tell me, how, from your experiences, how realistic do these things work? Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, and then tell me I guess a reason or a personal story to why. Number 1, dating apps.
Dating apps.
1 to 10.
Oh, 1 to 10.
Yeah, realistic. How effective are they, realistically?
That's based on your attraction. For me, I say like a 7.
7, okay. And I guess a personal reason why you believe it's 7, or
well, it doesn't hurt because it's like a video game in a sense. Like if you, and not to say like, okay, interacting's or like a video game, but like swiping is like kind of like it's an easy thing to do. You just get on there, swipe. But like I said, a new app, you're gonna get a lot of matches. So I feel like that's easier. I'm not saying I'm the top of the creme de la creme, but like I'm just saying like as a average person, average man, I would say, in terms of like looks, I feel as though, or above average, I don't know, it depends on how you look at me. But as a person whose looks is like on par, I feel like, you know, they work somewhat. It's probably like, I say 1 in 30 is like probably good marker for me.
Gotcha, guys. So number 1, 7. He ranks it a 7 out of 10 of how effective it is. All right. Next place would be, well, I gotta go into detail first, but places, and I mean like casual places or everyday environments that you go to regularly. Out of fun 1 to 10 and a personal experience as to why.
So am I naming the place, then saying 1 out of 10, and then the thing?
Don't be repetitive.
So I don't know. The gym. Okay, so I don't know about now because it's a little different now, but I'm just gonna say that. But beforehand, work, like customer services type of jobs, kind of on your skill level. You can get probably 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. I could probably get like 4 numbers a day. So I say probably like a 9 out of 10, honestly, in terms of like interactions. Just depends on if you got everything together. And then what else? Personal story.
Yeah, like I guess personal story to makes you believe it's 10.
Let's just say you walk in there, you see a girl you like, you talk based on the interaction. You say, "Hey, man, what music? Hey, you wearing the headphones? What music you listen to?" They say, "Oh, my own music." I'm like, "Oh, damn, that's interesting. Where you from?" "Oh, Stone Mountain." Turns out it was a somewhat famous singer. So we'll just say that. That was probably like maybe 2 years ago.
Was it Madonna?
Huh?
Was it Madonna?
No, it's not something that famous. I said somewhat famous, not that famous. But I'm not gonna say because it was a while ago.
I feel like it's Madonna. You're just being humbled right now.
Yeah, Madonna, totally,
Yeah,
totally.
I told you I was right. I told you I was right. I don't miss.
Totally,
I don't miss.
Guys.
Never miss.
He's cooking.
Yeah, guys, just let you know. Okay, the last one.
What about wait? We didn't go through your thought process.
Well, I still got one more to go.
Okay, for me.
All right. For you. This would be it's similar to places, but the setup is meant for interaction with new people. So it'd be like trivia night, cooking classes, I guess speed dating places. Like sometimes they'll be like, oh, go on a speed date real quick. Parties, essentially. Places where the objective is to interact with people, and everyone knows that.
So I typically don't go to play. I feel like it's a little desperate to go to places just to find someone to go on a date with, or rather to interact with people. I feel like that's a little weird. And it's a little weird in the sense that like I don't go to parties. I don't do that type of thing unless it's like a specific celebration. But the couple of times I did do it,
1 through 10.
You shouldn't drink or smoke, so 5.
All right, and now personal story.
Damn, it's a little too recent. I ain't gonna lie. This is within the last like maybe year. I was out with a friend.
It wasn't me, guys.
Birthday party.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't him. It wasn't him. Me and one of the people you're familiar with probably went out, and two people, and that happened. That's about it. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to get too deep.
Don't worry, guys. I don't know you.
All these things may or may not be true.
I do not. I don't know, guys. I'm learning as much as you guys are. It's the point of the show. Smart Water, guys. It's a good brand.
For legal reasons. The friend was Kevin. He's co-signing it. He can't co-sign it because he'd be selling me out. Look at him. He has to co-sign it. Guys, he's co-signing it right now. If he doesn't co-sign it, he's selling me out.
He can't hear that, but just know that you guys can. All right.
Yeah, it's time for Kevin.
All
right, Kevin. Dating apps.
Realistically, they work for me or everybody in general.
You.
Me?
1 to 10.
So it's my version of what the success, like it's my definition of the success rate on it.
Yeah.
Okay. 7, 6, nah, 5 or 6. I'll say 5 or 6. I'll be honest.
Okay. Like, how do you say? Well, I'll say it for numerical reasons because I said the same thing. Like, 1 out of what?
Oh, I'm in at a 10.
No, I know that, but I'm saying like through swipes.
Oh,
Yeah. I said like 130 before I get like a match. But I was saying I typically go on newer apps, so I don't know how.
I'm not gonna lie. This is like the biggest thing. I probably shouldn't do it, but I do it anyway. Is I put my actual height on there. That's probably my biggest downside. So I say like,
Kevin, you know you're supposed to put 6 foot, bro.
bro, I'm only 6'4". I can't put 6 foot. But essentially,
You're supposed to put 6 foot.
okay. If it's people, I'd be interested in probably 1 to 50. If it's like people, I'm just like 1 to 30, like you said. If I'm being honest. But if it's girls, I'm like, okay, I'm listening, like 1 to 50.
Guys, the tip is put the camera. So if you're a male, put the camera slightly below you to make your ankle look a little more dominant. If you're a girl, you want to put the ankle slightly above you to make you look a little more, the other way around.
Yeah, guys.
I'm not gonna say that other word because controversy.
And I don't want to get banned.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, guys. But yeah, no, that'd probably be more realistic.
If you're traditional.
I probably should not. I should probably just take my hat off and then when we meet in person. I'm 5'9".
AW.
Yeah, I'm just like
Average height man.
Yeah, I'm 5'9".
He's still below all the other men who are 6 foot. You're never gonna be the same height as you're like the fat guy.
This is different. They can change theirs. I can't change mine. If I could, I would.
It's gonna break the legs.
Yeah, but I had to be away from work for like a whole year. I gotta be 6 months in a crutch.
I
and
don't.
6
I
months
don't condone breaking your legs.
Yeah, guys.
I can't co-sign it.
You can gain a 6-pack and make $100K a year. You don't have to be 6 foot. I'm just being honest.
All right. So places.
Places. Hold on. I'm thinking my number.
Well, you gotta think of the place too, like the place first, and then the number, because you gotta know what place you're talking about specifically, like work, home, gyms, an outing.
You know what's funny? Mine isn't really a place. I have more of a nuance or like a little cheat code for the guys.
What, you get them in your head and then you don't let them go? They live in your head rent free, Kevin? Is that what you're talking about?
No, that's not what I mean. Listen, guys. I do not condone this. I'm not telling you to do this. I'm just telling you what works for me and me alone. If you do this, this is 100% on your own. You grab a hammer and you smash your face in, and then you get that nice line, and it works.
No, you go to jail?
No.
Then you go to jail?
Yeah, when you shoot, an alligator with a magnum.
Wow.
Yeah, guys.
I would never do such a thing.
But no, I'm just joking. My little tip and trick that has worked. Yeah, it works. I'm not gonna lie. Is guys, and I'm not telling you to do this. I am just spreading the information.
Low key going to jail has some aura to it.
I do not commit a crime. Not in
Georgia.
Guys.
Not in Georgia. Not in Georgia.
Do not commit a felony.
Georgia. Do not go to jail in Georgia. It is not a hit. You will be. You won't get your. Look, man. I don't go to jail. Kevin isn't. I'm not sure.
But get yourself a nice tattoo, guys. A nice detailed tattoo. Hey, bro, my homeboy can do it for $350. Because no. I'm talking about.
I always $350, Kevin, with you.
Because I'm just letting him know, bro. I was like, hey, bro, $350. No. Get yourself a nice tattoo.
600.
Listen, I'm being honest with you.
What you looking
I
at?
think it looks sus if you just get like little tattoos all over yourself.
So I'm saying I was saying the price because you said
like
50.
8 to like 8, anything above 8.
God damn, Kevin.
Well,
You talking about disposable income, bro?
No, listen. Hear me out.
The hoes gonna love this one.
Hear me out. Look. It never comes off.
God
Why
damn.
am I cheaping out on something that will never come off? And then it has to, remember, it's not just about getting the tattoo. It has to, the healing matters dramatically. If it doesn't heal, Hey, bro, she gonna think I think ugly. Like I said, I've seen bad tattoos and I've seen amazing.
So wait, what if go through the what you think is a good tattoo for the boys? You know what I'm saying? First tattoo.
First tattoo,
I know it gotta mean something.
it has to be meaningful to you specifically. It has to have a reason. Don't just pick something because it looks cool. If it looks cool,
I'm saying, what's the style? Like if I'm like, hey man, fuck it, I want a turtle.
If you were to get a turtle, I'd say stay away from color, 100%. I would probably go around realism. If we're talking about turtle specifically, realism, or I go with tribalism,
Okay.
Polynesian tribalism to be exact. But that's the only two I think like would look amazing. Because if it was like for a woman, line work would be like really nice. But yeah, just around tribalism or realism. If you were doing a turtle specifically, but it has to have meaning. Otherwise, I think you're lame.
Well, she'll think you're lame. I have nothing to do with that. I don't care if you're lame or not.
But yeah, guys, get yourself a nice tattoo. So you know what? When you see a girl who's attractive and she also has tattoos, guess what? You have a conversation starter, and you go from there. So I got you in the door. Now you have to stay there. But that usually works. Shockingly, it works.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, okay, it's not really a place for me. It's more of a, a little tip trick I learned.
Do you think that gets you in the date? So you're saying like after you get on the date, when you get a little more like deep, like the conversation get a little more deep, then that's like a conversation starter.
You have a reason to cold approach. So basically, I'm just giving you the key.
So I'm saying, if I'm cold approaching, she's not asking me about my tattoos. I'm asking her about hers.
Essentially, they will ask you about yours sometimes. They do.
No, I'm saying like if I'm walking up to them, they're not gonna ask me about mine because I'm walking up to them. So I'm saying like, are you saying that's a cold approach, or are you saying like after we get in a conversation,
Cold approach.
You
probably don't care about their tattoos. You probably do not care, and that's valid. But
No, I'm saying like I'm not gonna cold approach and say, "Hey man, my tattoo looks nice." You're gonna
No,
cold
no,
approach
no,
and
no.
ask her about hers.
Yeah, exactly.
and then she
That's
gonna ask
exactly.
you
They're
about
like,
yours.
oh, I love your.
That's what I mean.
This is how I go. I love your tattoos. What do they mean? And if she said, I'm gonna tell y'all this. If she says, I don't know, or it looks cool, run away. Run away. If she says, I don't know, or it looks cool, run away. That's bad.
Me and him have a different opinion on women with tattoos, but that's me.
Yeah, but usually then the conversation starts, and it usually goes well. Well, at least in my interactions, they have gone well. I don't think I've ever had a bad interaction when that was a conversation, ever.
I don't think most like, most service level conversation like that will really turn out bad. Like, oh, I like your tattoo. What music you listen to? Oh, there's different funnier ways to say it. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna go like, what tattoo you got?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching another Tog video.
Yeah, guys, make sure you replay the video 37 times and you tell your dad about it. You tell your cousin Tracy about it. And make sure you tell your ex-girlfriend about it.
Wait, why would I tell my ex-girlfriend?
Hey, man, she ain't got nothing better to do. I'm just being honest.
Of course she doesn't, because Tog is the best thing on the planet.
Yeah, guys.
Well, we'll see you guys next time. See ya, saw ya, sayonara.
I'm doing the hand thing. You can't see it right now, but I'm kind of doing the hand thing.